Welcome to A Piece of CX. This week we're taking a look at joining Zoom workplace meetings from a Meta Horizon Quest device. So this was announced recently that you can join from one of these devices, and I happen to have one. I usually use it for playing indoor cricket very badly. But here I've joined as both myself, and you can see waving at the bottom Phoebe as an avatar. So all of the hand movements are mimicked. So if I wave to Woody, he waves back, and so on. So joining is nice and easy. You just join from the Zoom application, which you can install from the Horizon Marketplace. You can go into full immersive mode. Doesn't show up brilliantly in this screen capture of a device, but essentially you go full screen. You don't wobble about as much. It's just tracking my head movements as I go through things. You can mute, you can turn off your video. All that does is turn off your avatar for the time being. You can also screen share. You can see all the participants in your meeting. You can react as you want to, as you need to, as you would like to, with all kinds of animated reactions as well. When you do screen share, it's going to offer you a few options of what it wants you to do in terms of whether you want just this device or certain aspects of a device, just like you do on a Windows machine, in all honesty. But what we'll do is look at some other options. So if we go to change our background, then we'll see what that looks like. Here, we just set Phoebe up with something spatial, given she's a purple alien at the moment. So that works quite nicely there. And then on the PC, what I'm going to do, and you'll notice it gets a little bit wild here as my head rocks around, because I'm trying to look at the bottom of my goggles there just to share my screen. And then we'll click on that, and then we'll share that screen. And then once that's shared, you're within your Meta device and you see full screen cinematic mode, essentially whatever is being shared. It's really nice and easy to see what that looks like. You could still share back as well, and you could have multiple screen shares. So Zoom workplace meetings support multiple screen shares that you can flick in between. So if you have multiple presenters, you don't have to go into the fun of whose turn is it to share my screen, let me stop, for example. So you can move all of that around. But really easy to join. If you have a Quest device, then this is just another thing you can do with it. So like me, you could play some really awful virtual cricket, or you could join a Zoom workplace meeting. Thank you very much for joining us on this week's A Piece of CX. Check out the YouTube channel for further videos and content.